Hello, Ultra Sabers, Saber Forum. This is Saber Forum member Lord Blade Wraith, and I have in front of me here a package. This is the shipment of my Winter Raffle entry. I ordered the made my Winter Raffle entry of the last day of the raffle on January 16th in the afternoon. Nothing like waiting until the last minute. And I am just really excited because this is a box that contains my raffle order as well as the second prize that I won in the Winter Raffle. So I'm really excited. I don't know what it's going to be. It's as fun and unpredictable as ordering. I've ordered grab bags before from Ultra Sabers, which are always a great value, and this is phenomenal because it's going to be a saber with sound, and I have no idea what it's going to be. So I'm really excited. I wanted to thank you, Ultra Sabers, for doing the raffles. You're fantastic, and you certainly don't need the raffles for all of us to love you and your products and your customer service, but the raffles are an amazing part of being a customer with you. So thanks again for drawing my order in the raffle. And first of all, the raffle, I'm going to pull out the first one because I was able to see in the box a little bit. I peeked before starting the video which one was the one that I ordered, because I know the one I ordered is a dark hilt. So I was able to get that, and what I have here is my raffle entry, and actually I already got the tape on this, so I don't need to do that. The Dark Sentinel LE V4. This is my raffle entry, and I'm so excited because it's an entry that I was inspired to choose this particular help from advice from another forum member by the name of Lord Canterbury. He messaged me a few weeks ago and said, "Hey, I know you're thinking about ordering something for the raffle and making a decision on what, and I highly recommend one of the Sentinel varieties." And I have to say, at that time I wasn't real confident that's what I wanted, but as I have found out with my other previous hilt that I ordered here, the Arbiter, things are not always as they seem when you order them on Ultra Sabers. And going off the pictures that you see there, things there are subtleties and features in the sabers that Ultra Sabers makes that there's a lot of thought that go into the design. And so I was really excited to get the Sentinel, and now I get to explore its features with you. So first off, what I noticed first, and this was mentioned to me by Lord Canterbury, was the choke point here is a wider than usual choke point, and there's another one here. And this was one of the things that he did a review on this and mentioned this particular choke point, and I am now seeing what he meant. This feels really good, and I got a silver Covertech wheel as well, and the open-ended pommel. I left that as the default. I do have other pommels that I can swap out with. I have a couple of spare of these arch-on pommels, so I was going to put one of these on in its place, but this feels really good. This is not a very long a pommel as I thought. I'm going to measure it against the Arbiter, which is a longer pommel, or sorry, a longer hilt, and it's about an inch longer. The Arbiter is. So it's not quite as long as I originally suspected, but it feels really comfortable in the hands and very good to grip. The unique thing that I'm noticing right away with this particular hilt is the very well placed choke points on this hilt that to me feel like this hilt was designed especially for my hands. It just feels so comfortable and such a perfect grip. So mind blown, spot on, Lord Canterbury, for suggesting this. You know me better than I know myself, I guess, as far as what the best hilt is for me to go with, because I did not really have, I had a few ideas and none of them were the Sentinel. I didn't have anything against the Sentinel, I just had other ones in mind, and this one has turned out to be fantastic. I'm really liking the way this looks. I got the windowed emitter, and one thing I'm noticing right away is I love the way the emitter tapers down. And the other thing I got is the black AV switch, illuminated green, with a silver bezel. And I've been doing that on all my sabers thanks to a suggestion of the first person to do it, which is Saber Forum user Jedi XIX. Been loving the way that looks, so I've been doing that one version or another, either black AV switch with silver bezel or silver AV switch with black bezel. So I got this silver Covertech wheel, and the grips are amazing. The color I got was Tri Consular Green, and it goes really great with the AV switch and the black color of the hilt. This saber is beautiful, and it isn't just eye candy, it's also extremely comfortable to hold. It is very, very well designed. Sometimes the Covertech wheels will get in my way on some of the hilts I have. Like one of the ones I took it off of was the Electrum Wind. I took my Covertech wheel off and put a button screw on in its place. And same thing with my Manticore. Same thing, I put a button screw in its place. Some hilts it just felt like it was in the way, and if I'm not going to be carrying it on my belt, it wasn't necessary for it to be there. Sometimes it's good to have it there for the looks. My Archon 2.1, I have a gold Covertech wheel and it looks really good on there, and so I've left it on there. And but this one is a silver Covertech wheel, and I can have a full-on grip. My hands fall comfortably into this gap, and then I have this other part here, and my hands don't touch the Covertech wheel, and they don't have to overlap the power switch, the power AV switch. So it is a very comfortable hilt. So I highly recommend it. This is one of those really great hilts in the Ultra Sabers collection. Real quick here, I'm just going to do a swap out on camera of the pommel here to put on the Archon pommel in its place. And so there's the Dark Sentinel again with the Archon pommel. Dark Sentinel LE, I should add, with the silver accents, is the limited edition. So there's that. And just show you a couple of variations. Here is my bellicose pommel. Give you an idea of what that looks like. That looks pretty good. I don't think I'm going to find one that doesn't look good, but and let's try the short bellicose pommel, which is currently on my Archon 2.1. If I could get the threads, if I could get it started. There's the short bellicose pommel on my Dark Sentinel LE. So there's a couple of variations there. I think another one that I've often this is one of those pommels that seems to go with everything, and that is the Prophecy, or the Consular pommel. So let's give that a try. That'll be the Consular pommel, so pretty good too if you like that all black, continuing black transition. The Consular pommel is the way to go there. So for now, I'm going to set this one aside and now let's take a look at what else I got in here. I'm going to put this one away before I drop it or something. I'm going to put this pommel on here as well so it doesn't get knocked off. Inside here is my prize saber. Second prize saber in the autumn raffle of 2017. And it is I think we got ourselves a dark issue saber, a dark standard issue. Let me just get this bad boy open. Yes, this is what we've got. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the standard issue saber from Ultra Sabers that they have given me as a second prize saber. I'm so stoked. This is awesome. I really like the slanted emitters. Maybe that's something they've perceived because I've got the bellicose and the prophecy, and I've got the fulcrum and the lost gray. I'm a big fan of the slanted emitters. So I don't know if they were reading my mind, looking at what I'd ordered, but these guys really got me the best saber they could have in their collection for this prize. This is really great. And it's so clean and shiny, not a lot of excessive buttons, and big surprise and bonus is they gave me a recharge port. Looks like it might be the older version of the recharge port. I've got recharge ports on my other sabers as well, like the Electrum Wind. So it looks like this is maybe a different version or an older version of recharge port, but there's the round version. And what I've got here is a square version. But that is a huge perk to get with a prize saber. This is fantastic. In fact, I have my charger right here for my other sabers that I've done before. Let's just try this out. probably already charged, I'm guessing. That's charging. But yeah, this is great. Silver AV switch, non-illuminated, hollow bottom, pommel, open-ended pommel. And the one thing I like about this particular hilt is how, at least from what I saw in pictures, and I'm seeing it in person now, is the thickness of the emitter of the hilt itself, the shell, the thickness here is quite significant. So it really lends itself to looking quite, sturdy, such as the name standard issue might suggest. It looks like it's a real military grade, maybe is the word for it, military grade lightsaber, a lightsaber that would be definitely seen in battle. So very good, very, very good. The accents here are nice and deep. I've seen others on the forum get some O-rings and put in these gaps. Might be something I'll try, because the gaps here are quite deep and they're very significant. So you could easily put an O-ring down in there to give it some accents if you wanted. And I don't think it'd be going anywhere, because these are pretty deep grooves. But now for the moment of truth. And going to power on. I have no idea, as with not even knowing that I was going to get this great saber, which saber in the whole collection. Could have been anything. Now which blade color I got, and that is coming up now. Guardian Blue. Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Well, yeah, it doesn't have a full charge, so now's a good time to try out this recharge port, because it just turned itself off. Way to go. So there we go, Guardian Blue and silver AV switch, open-ended pommel. Pommel does remove, it's an MHS compatible pommel, so it will come off, and there's that. I suppose I could put on this knurled black one if I wanted an accent. Kind of okay looking. I do have a spare pommel, another arch-on pommel. So let's just see how this looks on the standard issue. Not too bad. Not too bad. Opinion is welcome if you want to add anything in the comments. Because I think I definitely will not want to keep the open-ended pommel on there. I don't know, I'm just a freak about having a closed end there, but for now I'll probably think about it. But that's it. These are my this is my saber, my Ultra Sabers second prize saber of the Winter Raffle, the standard issue, and with the recharge port. Fantastic. Very impressed. Thank you, Ultra Sabers. As always, you guys are the best in the galaxy. The best in the galaxy at what you do. And thanks a lot. Signing off for now.